Today we're going to be making an awesome dish with certified Angus beef. We're going to take a great thick ribeye, we're going to sear that off, and I'm going to serve it with some Cajun smashed potatoes made with some of our homemade sausage. I'm also going to teach you how to do a faked grilled green beans. We don't really grill them, but they taste just like they came off the grill. You're going to love this dish. Hey, this is Chef J.P. and we're cooking it up with Affiliated Marine again. And today I want to show you how we're a cut above with our homemade sausage. This is our Cajun garlic sausage. It's one of my favorite sausages we make here. We also make Italian green onion sausage, almost any kind of sausage you can think of. But what we're going to do today is show you this incredible smashed potato recipe that uses this great Cajun sausage. So all I did here is I took our sausage, I cut it so you can actually remove it straight from its skin. And I rendered it off here in our cast iron skillet till it was nice and brown and crispy. And I'm going to take all this flavor that we have in here and I'm going to put it into our potatoes. Now this recipe is just like a potato salad, except you're going to serve it hot instead of serving it cold. Now that we have our sausage rendered down, I'm going to show you how to make those Cajun smashed potatoes. Here we have our potatoes that we just boiled up to their fork tender. And what we want to do is take some of this great Cajun sausage and don't skimp on all the drippings that are in there. How much do you put in? Well, we have a recipe on the website for you, but you can put a little or a lot, as much as you want. Once you put that in there, we're going to want a little bit of butter. And this is the base for our mashed potatoes. Now, you're going to just smash them up. You want to do this in a mixer? Go for it. If you're making a bigger batch, put it together in a mixer. It'll work a lot faster. So once you have your potatoes and your sausage in the bowl with a little bit of butter, we're going to just season it up. Just some fresh black pepper, some salt. Potatoes love salt, so don't be shy on that. We got some nice green onions here. A little bit of parsley. And some fresh chopped garlic. That's going to go great to bump up the garlic that's already in that sausage that we have. Now, it would be delicious just like this, I guarantee you. But if you just want it to be a little bit more luxurious, and these are both optional, but I love putting a little fresh sour cream in there. And a little Creole mustard. Put as little or a lot, however you like it. One of my favorite potatoes to do with a good ribeye steak. So here we go. All you need for a great steak, first of all, is make sure you choose the best possible steak you can. When you go get ready to cook it, you want a nice hot cast iron skillet or a nice grill. And then we're going to season it up. We like to use our favorite season oil. We actually have an incredible seasoning blend and steak rub here. It's a big thick piece of meat, so don't be afraid to season it up nice. And now what we're going to do is you get a little bit of oil in our skillet, not too much. Make sure it's nice and hot. You can tell it's good and hot by that smoke coming off. And lay it right down there in the skillet to get a good sear on it. You want to make sure to have a great steak is always using certified Angus beef, and if you're shopping with Affiliated Marine, that's exactly what you're going to get. You get a nice good crust on one side, just like that, we're going to flip it over. So here we have our ribeye. We've got a nice sear on both sides. What I like to do is when I pull it out of the pan, I'm going to make sure that I let it rest for half the amount of cooking time. That way all the juices will redistribute in it, and you're going to have a nice juicy steak. Chef J.P. with Affiliated Marine is going to show you this great recipe for what I call fake grilled green beans. You don't have to like the grill. All we're going to do is get any skillet screaming hot. Can be cast iron, can be aluminum, whatever you have on hand. Then you're going to take in a dry, screaming hot skillet, your green beans, place them right in there. Spread them out nice so they're in an even layer, and then just a teaspoon and a half or so of oil. We just want enough oil to barely coat. That's what's going to give it that fake grilled look. Now let them sit in there till one side chars a little bit. Then we're gonna flip them over, season them, and you're gonna swear that these came right off the grill. Now that you got that little bit of oil on top of those green beans, they're gonna char up real nice. We've got them all seasoned up and they're ready to go. It's gonna taste just like it came off the grill, except you didn't have to go outside and heat up the grill. You can also do this with asparagus, it works great. All right, now that we have our smashed potatoes done, our fake grilled green beans, and our steak, we're gonna show you how to plate up this dish. First, we're gonna take a nice helping of our Cajun smashed potatoes and put that right in the center of the plate. Then we're gonna take some of these great fake grilled green beans, lay them down just like that. And next, that beautiful ribeye, right on top. And then what I did is I made a little herb butter. I'm gonna put that right on top of the steak. Doesn't that look great? This is what you get with affiliated marine, a cut above.